Dude, about to roll a joint. And smoke that joint. Because it's what I want to do. Like that. I guess I haven't been on here in a while, man. Look at this. I got a poodle tail. Boop. Shish kebab. Damn, it is cold out. Chili, chili, chili on my little nipples. That was terrible. No chats. Okay. Time to roll a joint. I usually smoke bowls because it requires less weed. I'm not really as big of a stoner as you might think I am, honestly. Got some new guitar pedals I got to try out later. Well, one new guitar, or two new guitar, or no, one I did try out already. It's a DD2 delay from the 1980s. The original Boss Digital delay. Actually, it might have been the first digital delay pedal ever. Am I going fucking crazy, or is everyone else? I swear my mind. There we go. Oh shit, I missed all the. We are having a mild start to the winter here. Much love to keep you warm. I smoke outside. Can see the breath in the air. I would say brisk. Oh yeah. What's up, Q? Hope you're doing well, man. There was a chick online that asked. She's like, "Do guys, do you hold your pee pee like a cigarette or a joint?" And it's like, no, like a cigar because it's bigger. Many stories to tell, but dealing with the sway of life. I ain't done shit all day. I've had a chill day. My daughter showed me she got her turntable that I bought her set up with some speakers finally and got a blue vinyl. It's a Billie Eilish record that's blue. It's pretty cool looking. Oh. Nah, it's like, oh shit. I think she got some singles that were a little bit cheaper, but they're like $20 to $35 a record. I bought her newest album on vinyl. It was like $35, I think. It's not cheap. Shit, CDs were like $15 back in the day. They start pushing them up to like 20. That's when Napster really hit. Yeah, they're expensive, man. I don't own a record player anymore. I wish I hadn't have sold my set of turntables. I had some Newmarks direct drives. She's got a nice turntable. It's an Audio Technica. It was like 100 or $220. So I didn't cheap out on it. It's still a belt driven, but it's a nice record player though still. Fuck this, I'm just gonna smoke a cigarette and save that for later. I got a good buzz going already. Shit, I only got one cigarette left after this. So how you been, Q? I've been doing alright, just working. Fucking exhausted from work, trying to keep up with numbers and shit, and my machine's been running behind and stuff. Water jet ain't working right. Pressures, I've been cutting it like 15 to 17,000 psi instead of like 40 or 42. It's all fucking whacked out. No good, dude. No good. I prefer my machine works properly and I make lots of parts. That's how I prefer to work. I like doing a lot. You're doing good numbers, dude. I still gotta go try out my new turbo overdrive pedal. I haven't tried it yet. It was cheap. It was like $45 or something, I think. 45 or 50. They go for cheap. It's not highly collectible or anything, but I do need it for the collection. Can't have a full boss collection without an OD2 and an OD2R, which stands for remote. I have to get that version now. It's the same exact pedal, except it has a remote switch on it. But I need all variants, so I will be buying one. And a little remote switch so I can switch it. I was gonna get a JHS red switch. It's just a 2x2-inch switch. A little red box. A little chicken head switch on it. Boss makes foot switches too, but they're more expensive. I have a FS5L unlatching, or 5U for unlatching. L is for latching. I don't have the latching version. I think the red switch is a latching switch. It means like just for momentary selecting between two things. I gotta solder up my fuzz pedal one of these days. I'd like to do it this weekend. I hope I don't screw it up. I'll probably screw it up. Chances are I'm gonna screw it up the first time soldering it. Actually, I did do a little bit of soldering before. I soldered up the switch jack, the output jacks, output and input jacks. Except some of the wires came loose. I got to redo them. It should be easier once they're housed in the pedal because they won't be moving around constantly and getting bumped and cracked and shit. Ugh. Boy, it's Saturday night, man. Everybody's out probably having fun and shit. I'm just sitting at home. Stoned. Maybe we'll take a shower and play some guitar, man. Obviously ending the stream before that. lazy Saturday, dude. I love a nice lazy Saturday. You curl up on the couch, my blanket. It's gonna be beautiful. It's cold as tits out here. Well, tits aren't usually cold, but anyway, cold as hard tits out here. Man, my nose is all stuffed up still. It's driving me crazy. I got allergies to all kinds of shit though, so. Well, cheers. That's right, I went over 18 minutes without drinking. Amazing. I wish you didn't lose your 8-track cassettes. I never owned 8-tracks personally. I tried playing. I played one before. I don't think it worked. We got an 8-track machine, obviously. Well, I said there's going to be a quickie. I'm going to head back inside and hang out with my mom for a bit. So, y'all have a good weekend. Peace out. Happy Saturday, everybody.